He paid the debt. Did you know that in a moment of desperation, a young Russian man was ready to end his life? This young man, the son of a high-ranking army officer, was trapped by an enormous debt he thought was impossible to repay. Life had taught him a hard lesson. His passion for gambling and a series of poor decisions had left him in ruin. Guilt consumed him, and despair overtook him. On a dark night, he went up to his office, wrote on a piece of paper, "Who can pay this enormous debt?" and with his mind full of dark thoughts, fell asleep, overcome by hopelessness. But something extraordinary happened. Tsar Nicholas I, disguised as a common soldier inspecting the camp, passed by the office. Seeing the light on, he entered, saw the young man asleep, and read the note on the desk. Instead of judging or condemning him, he did something unexpected. Nicholas I, the Tsar of Russia, wrote a note in response. "I will pay it." Nicholas I, Tsar of Russia. When the young man woke up and saw the message, his heart leapt. The debt had been paid. Do you know what's most incredible about this? The crushing debt that had driven him to despair was no longer his burden. Someone had set him free. Now imagine this in your life. What about your spiritual debt? The debt you cannot repay, the past decisions that weigh you down, the mistakes that haunt you. The good news is that someone is willing to pay that debt for you. When the weight of your failures and despair overwhelms you, Jesus steps in with a clear message. "I will pay it." And not just the debt of a young man in a military camp, but your debt, mine, and everyone's. The debt has been paid. No matter how great your mistake or how deep your pain, Jesus already paid the price. Who can condemn you now? When we are forgiven through the blood of Christ, no accusation can stand against us. These are words of life. Therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Romans 8:1.